Big numbers, 100-minute bang. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Hey, foreign cars, foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the if you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points and gun.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Switch. You can go 47. You got that right there. 26.
And an alley to run. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. 27 yards there, a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want the left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down, Dallas.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here go 46.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath, the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Brings up 3rd and
Ready. 18 Gator. Shoot.
On 3rd down, Barkley.
Yep.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost... They opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
That's good for the Giants. 1st down.
Let's go now.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be done.
Come on,
This
dog.
is caught, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in first place in the division,
Motherfuckers always missing second block.
come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 81 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this 1st quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted, and now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the... And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
No,
Darius Slayton, 79 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Grant Haley in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up. Now Elliott, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Always a lot of great storylines when the Giants and Cowboys get together. And, of course, one everybody was buzzing about, the great young running back Zeke and Saquon, who finished 1-2 in the NFL in rushing last year. And down on the field before the game, you see those guys talking. You realize how big they are. Zeke at 228 pounds, Saquon 233 pounds. A bright future in the backfield for both of these franchises. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott.
Pick City. I can't fucking control my dude, though.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Yeah, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski. Maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
A tremendous play.
Not even fucking players that should be beating me, man. I'm literally beating myself on this shit.
Well, he currently stands 2nd in the league, and rushing and runs like that are a big reason why. Heck, runs like that might get him to first.
And when you've got goals in front of you, if you're second and you want to be first, that type of running gives you something to shoot for.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Get off my shit, Cono.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. That one complete.
Yeah, the same exact thing.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That second down play nets a -4. So they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. And again, it's Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Prescott now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Throwing, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Let's go. Let's do it. On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Set 50, plant. 54, Mike, 54. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. Watch the safety creep.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Gator. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Hey, Wahoo. Let's go, Wahoo. Mike, 50. Yo, go. 54. I'm going to come back.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Trying. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and a yard, Prescott. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Prescott now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now Prescott.
Fucking get rid of it, bro. God damn it, man.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
You know, for his only rushing 3 and fucking
They'll need
beating
a big
everyone.
play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it.
Look at that.
Under pressure
Fucking
again,
linebacker,
and
Tommy.
down he goes again. Now
Look
the
at this
Giants
guard
will
is
use
doing
the
these over
2nd of their
here.
3
Block 7
timeouts
times.
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Golden Tate. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready? 8, read. Run the mic. Watch one. Watch one. Push him back. Now. Push him back. X3. 2 it.
They'll run with Barkley.
Tackle him.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Brings up
Run,
second and
watch
5
one. Watch one.
at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, Jones. Able to find Isabella. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Recon. 136. Go.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey! He's got 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, foxtrot.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Yes. 80 weapon. Get it.
Now Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year as they have taken the lead. Roses now to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Roses on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple of...
Motherfucker should have followed him outside. Shit's pissing me off.
Extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Hey, kill.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Prescott on first down. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10. The gun, it's Elliott.
Didn't block him, man. All he had to do was move up.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47.
From the red zone now, Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check, crunch. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Dexter Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah, I had to use it hand to get behind you.
16-yard touchdown.
Otherwise, you put that up.
Point away now from tying this football game.
I wasn't going to throw it to my tight end. You weren't running with him, but
maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed,
bro, don't even give me that shit, bro. You've been doing whatever the fuck you want.
Skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Trying to get
one play lucky, bro.
Before the quarter breaks.
Motherfucker, I can't shed shit off your terrible offensive line, bro, but I'm getting all the lucky bullshit, bro. You right.
On the ground, it's Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can
You've been getting
through.
it today. You just haven't been paying attention to it.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Go. 55 is my guy, 55.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, my God, dude.
This one caught by Isabella. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards
line
shy
blocking
of
like God.
With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now Jones operating from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
On the ball. Now.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Goldman will run it. He'll get the 1st down and more
Perfect
inside
fucking
the 20.
blocking every fucking time. I'm bringing the house.
Wayne Goldman, his 1st touchdown on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Hey, kill.
On 2nd and a couple. Prescott got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. 1st down, Prescott. He gets this one to Johnson. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 9-yard touchdown grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action.
Maintain that balance. Time to find out. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it,
no,
leads
that
him to
was
believe
unlucky.
that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Fuck, the tooth is killing me, man.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And Tate's got it.
You wouldn't even let me
He
get on my
got
fucking
29 yards that time. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade.
Blue draw quarters. 6 guys on the ball. Go.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yep. Here we go. When's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Hey, get it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Jim. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. 29 is the mic. Mic 29. Check.
Come on, bro.
Beautifully.
Don't even let
the
me
defender
move.
stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Okay.
Prescott to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Killing me,
And here in
man.
overtime,
Okay,
if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
You hear me? Who's Love? Who's the player? Who's Love? What's the player you got?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Hey, kill. 27. 26.
They'll run with Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse.
That's you, dude.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Let's get off the field. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. All right, T, let's go.
Prescott from the gun.
Talk, man.
Intercepted.
Of course, he fucks it up as soon as I get hit. Blocking the back right there, but that's all good.
And now off to the races down the right side. And